One. Welcome to Disaster Party Podcast, and as you can see, we are live and we are in person. What is happening right now? Welcome to Disaster Party Podcast. Again, my name is Rob Cedeno, and this is...
Oh, Daddy, it's your boy Andy Vivians. That's B-I-V-I-A-N-S, the one true Whoa Daddy of Vivians, I-N-C. And I gotta tell you, tonight we are about to have some fun, because tonight we're on episode 31, Whoa Daddy.
Oh, shit.
Ooh, Whoa Daddy. We are live.
We are live on the IG right now.
On
For those who are
IG.
watching, we are live on the IG. What is up, IG?
What up, IG?
People are like, I'm hearing the podcast version and I'm watching the YouTube version. I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about.
I don't know which one to focus on. Trust me, I don't know which one to focus on.
Well, guess what? I'm going to say it as always, like, share, rate, review, subscribe, follow, and you know what you could do that's really important? Rate our podcast on the Apple Pod, Spotify,
Ooh.
5 out of 5. Please do it.
Ooh, talk about it.
Talk about it.
Talk about it.
All right, and then we'll talk about it more. While you're doing that, go subscribe to us on the YouTube.
Twitch. Come see our pretty faces.
I mean, we did discuss that I got a haircut.
I got a haircut.
And we're in person right now.
Live and in person. Whoa, Daddy.
This is wild.
This is crazy. Whoa, Daddy, we got Big Gay Buyers in the house.
Oh, man, we got some people in the live.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
They're coming to hang out with us, with the crew. You see it. We together again.
Cheers
Boom.
on that.
Salud.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
go.
Oh, yeah. So what we're going to plan on doing, so as you know, this on weekly episodes, we normally just pick a topic, but the topic today is us being in person.
Whoa, Daddy.
Uh-oh.
I got to talk about it.
Who's that?
Big El Jefe Marv is in the
hell
live. Whoa, Daddy.
Oh, hello.
Congratulations to him and his new album, Fire, which is exactly what his album is, Fire.
Yeah.
Go check it out.
If you haven't checked it out, we put it on our Instagram stories.
Facts.
And you can go check it out to El Jefe Marv
El
at
Jefe.
Instagram. He was the gentleman that decided that it was a good idea for Godzilla vs. Kong to not fight in the rain and got frustrated.
Bro, I'm telling you, you still want the rain, but the whiskey was better. Plus,
I don't agree.
we just had this conversation. Okay, I gotta play both sides. We just had this conversation. I was saying that El Jefe Marv made that video because me and Rob were literally going back and forth for like 10 minutes straight. And at the end, he's like, that's exhausting. And I laughed my ass off when I saw that.
Listen, this is our first time doing live in person, so our little setup is not super proper right now, but we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Yo, we're gaining traction.
Oh,
we got 6 people in the house now.
We got some people in the house.
We got Max, we got Bernie, we got what up?
What up, Burn, baby, burn.
Ooh, Whoa, Daddy.
Oh, shit.
I'm excited. I feel like I gotta prop this up. Can I?
All right, can we prop that up? Why don't you just pop it right here?
Prop it.
Can we go sideways?
I don't know.
Can we go sideways?
I don't know.
Oh, we're going sideways. We are going sideways, and we are live.
Do we look weird to you guys?
It's okay. They can turn their phones.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Does that work that way?
I guess so.
I don't know. I've never been on live.
Well,
first time on live.
We just figured it out.
You know what? So,
oh yeah.
Boom.
In-person cheers.
Boom.
In-person cheers.
Woo!
All right.
I'm hyped.
Andy, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Let's do it.
This is our first podcast.
First.
In person.
In person.
This is weird.
This is the first time we've done a podcast together in person since we accidentally started a podcast
in November,
31 episodes ago.
45 according to Apple Podcasts.
That's crazy.
Well, if you count the news episodes.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Well,
45 episodes.
Yeah. Think about that. We accidentally started a podcast, and here we are.
Yeah, and in person.
In person.
And you know, we did talk about this off air, but apparently Gary V says if someone makes it to 100 episodes on their podcast, he's on it. He'll be on it.
Let me ask you, IG Live.
Yeah, let's see.
Do y'all want to see us hit 100 episodes
and get Gary V on? I mean, that'd be pretty fucking cool.
I mean, that would be dope. I think Sideways isn't working.
Well, for us, because we can't read what people are saying.
That's true.
So maybe
we'll turn it. We'll see if we can pull it this way.
Oh, put it on that.
Oh, you smart. You smart.
Hold please. Hold please. Technical difficulties, but not really.
Oh, it goes this one. All right.
Yeah.
We'll get there. You
like my haircut?
Oh.
I can't read. My eyes are blind.
It's yes, sir. Gary Vee, a Jet fan. Nah.
He is a Jet fan.
He is a Jet fan.
He wants to own the Jets.
I don't think Mags likes the Jets.
I don't either.
That's fair.
Not many people do.
See, you already know. That's why this is why we're a disaster. The disaster party. This is what happened.
We could say things and do things, whatever we want, because we're a disaster.
Facts.
So it works.
And it all works. It all still shifts out.
Yeah.
Somehow, some way.
So Andy, you wanted to share something on the pod about an epiphany?
Oh, word. Yes. So I'm working out, right? And
show off the guns. Like they're watching.
I decided, whoa, hit him with the whoa, daddy.
Oh. Look at those muscles.
Boom.
I don't got
one for you too.
Oh.
So I'm sitting there, right? And I'm working out and I got all this extra energy. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go run the walkway.
You should have hit me up.
I haven't been out there. I should have.
Yeah,
we could have went running together.
Yeah, we could.
But
I would have fallen on my face.
I mean, that's okay.
I'm good at the Peloton, but not running.
As long as you get back up, that's all that matters.
That's true. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
So I'm running on the walkway, right? And I'm listening to a new podcast, Mickey and Moose, and they're talking about branding and everything. And I'm just thinking in my mind, like, I got to get assets. We need to get moving, we need to get rolling, we need to get building. So I started thinking about Vivian's INC. I started thinking of like different people who have different abilities, people who can do photography, people who are in the music game who are killing it, people who are in video editing and this, that, and third, people in stocks and crypto. And I'm thinking to myself, wait a second. Not only is like an apartment an asset, buying real estate,
true,
but people are an asset. Think about this. If you have somebody who's helping you out and who's pushing your dreams and helping you flourish, they're an asset. And if they have a special ability, they could be an asset to you and you guys could help each other build whatever you're trying to build.
That's true.
Not only that, your body is an asset. Because if your body's broken down, then your body's a liability. It works against you, not with you.
That is true.
Your mind's an asset. When you read and you learn new things, it just gives you more open doors to go to. If you're in better shape, you can get a modeling deal. You can be an athlete.
When you have a shit mind, you think shit things.
Facts. And I'm just thinking like assets aren't just like buildings. There's so many things to assets. And I think people get stuck on that and they're like, I gotta purchase this, or like my one house is an asset. But then they're just living in it. Like it's not really making them any revenue or anything. But also remember your team around you and your group around you, like build them. And that literally opened a door to my mind where I'm just like, all right, I'm helping everybody I can to put everybody on because we gonna grow together.
Sure. I mean, you always think about it. You always know a guy who knows everyone.
Yep.
And that guy's always like, oh yeah, you need a plumber? I know a guy. Oh, you need your car fixed? I know a guy. Yep. Oh, you need this? I know a guy. Those are assets, like you said.
Facts.
That's crazy.
And then not only are you helping yourself, but you're also helping them. You're putting the word out on them.
Sure.
I was listening to Nicky and Moose, and like Ross like always puts his friends out. And every time he wakes up, he's always promoting at least 16 products with him. Because that's the products he rocks with. That's what he's got money in. It's what he likes. He's pushing forward. And everybody can do that. Like you want a food truck? Yo, go outside. Go buy a food truck, get yourself a little George Foreman.
I know someone
sit out in the parking lot. Truck. See? Make your money, build it up. There you go.
I literally just know someone who just announced on Facebook today that they bought a food truck.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I know people who make barbecue. They need barbecue.
Yeah, that's true.
Hooking up from there.
Who do you know?
But like, what do we got over here?
Well,
one hand washes the other. Both hands wash the face. Facts. 100. Mags, I know a guy. I know you, Mags. I know you.
I don't, but what up, Mags?
We got oh, we rocking and rolling.
Oh, rocking and rolling.
Rocking and rolling. But
so
yeah.
You guys could lead the conversation. What should we talk about?
Facts. If you guys have anything that we want to networking 100. Exactly. I love cross promotion.
Bro, you and I, when we go out together, we network without even intending to network.
Facts.
Like, I remember back in the day, pre-COVID, we would go out to like Mahoney's. We would just go around and be like, yo, I met this guy who does this. Yo, I got his phone number. Yo, we're going to hook up with this guy later. Not like hook up, but like,
facts.
Catch up with this guy later. Like, we do that all the time.
Absolutely.
Like, all the time. We would leave the bar with like 5 to 10 phone numbers and not have girls.
It's all of networking stuff. That's kind of bad.
well, it wasn't like girls to hook up with. It was like guys and girls of like, whatever they do, and it's like that's
trying to get projects together. There's a guy I met who owned his own gym and was a photographer. Yeah, that's a 2-in-1 deal right there.
I mean, we met Palladino I met Palladino from like networking. That you're doing the
rep it, EGA. Evolution Grappling Academy. Not now. I hate your phone. Shout out to Evolution Grappling Academy. I love them.
Yeah, you're kicking
love
ass
everything
now.
They sponsor.
I mean, that's how I met him, through networking.
See, I've known him since I was in elementary school. Me and him go way back.
But think about it, like our guest in 2 weeks, Matt.
Yep.
Basically met him at a con.
That's awesome.
And like he's a brother to me now. Like it's wild. So yeah, it's fucking crazy.
It blew my mind, but it like made me think of like making that switch makes you think of like, all right, who do I have around me? Yeah. But now who do I have around me that's a liability?
Oh, there's a lot of those. Well, I removed all mine.
That hits.
Yeah, that's true. Who's a drain on your life?
Because think about it this way, even if it's somebody that's really close to you that you love, but you can't find one reason why they're an asset.
Yo, family is like sometimes the worst.
1,000%.
Like they are sometimes the worst. Like they think they know you though. That's what it is. Like because obviously like they knew you when you were a kid, so they think that you're still this like little soft, like immature, irresponsible, and then they're like, nah, you can't do that. Fuck that.
Facts.
And that shit happens all the time.
Facts.
Yeah. Family's definitely the worst.
And it sucks. And that actually, it's kind of funny you said that because that is actually a main, like, that's a big thing. That's something hard to get over because it's not like you don't hate them like you love your family, but they're an easy influence on you without you even realizing it. And then subconsciously, their actions or their words drives you to a different point in your life where you're just like, I can't do that because like, money doesn't grow on trees, or I can't do that because I never have enough money. Yeah, they like almost like unintentionally put limitations. Yeah. Yeah. Without meaning to, because that's just their own fears. Yeah, and they're like projecting their fears onto you. And then like you're raised that way. Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of wild. It's insane. Yeah. And I actually wouldn't say that me personally ever had that because like my parents always came from like nothing. Yeah. And I've always saw them like succeed into like when they set their mind on something. But I have like cousins, friends that like you can see that they're almost like a twin mindset wise of their parents. Okay. Because it's like you just said, it's too expensive, we can't buy it. Yeah. And like these people are almost like saying the exact same thing I've heard their parents say. And I'm like, wait a second. Stop giving a fuck what they say. Like, do you like live your own life? Exactly. And even me, like mom, amazing woman. But she has that 9-to-5 mindset. Yeah. But it's like go out, do what you want to do what you love, work your ass off for it. But make sure you have a good job so that way you have something supporting you. Instead of having that like extra bit of like, all right. But it can also be like the generation. Yeah. Yeah. You gotta think like our parents are a little bit older, like that's a whole different, like entrepreneurship really wasn't wasn't a thing.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it was.
Well, yeah.
But it wasn't as big of a thing. It was a lot. But again, you got to think the jobs back then were more secure.
Yep.
They paid better in the sense of like living wage or living costs to like price of living kind of,
Yeah.
And that like that's a big difference between then and now. And you got to think like IBM back then was like if you had an IBM job, you were set for life.
IBM was like
people were like, oh man, you are a fucking hot shot, motherfucker.
Yeah.
But now it's like, oh, you're IBM? Oh, cool. They treat you like shit and you're barely making enough money.
Some people are like, I feel bad for you.
Yeah.
Where are you moving to next?
But that's what I'm saying. Like that's the whole difference between like then and now. It's like you almost are forced to have, let's just say, a 9 to 5 and something else to survive.
Yeah.
So it's almost like our generation has been forced to think differently.
Yeah.
Which is wild.
Yeah.
And also, the internet helps.
Well, you can learn anything now.
But even the sense of like, if let's just say your grandma knitted sweaters and she loved it, she couldn't go sell it on the internet.
I mean, she couldn't personally. She'd need help.
No, but I'm saying back then.
Oh, no, because there was no internet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like she could be knitting 100 sweaters a year, and then they just end up going in a pile for her grandkids, and the grandkids are like, I don't want this shit.
But that's that grit and grind of like FUBU.
Yeah.
Like he put a FUBU shirt on every celebrity he could during the music video. I was like, yo, I need that back, homie. Like that's my shirt.
Yeah.
And he blew up from there,
It's wild.
It's insane. What's IG saying?
Yeah, read some IGs.
All right, GG. Where there's a will to. I can't read. I'm blind.
Put your glasses on.
Hold up. Old man need glasses. Old man. All right, here we go. Sure, as I was saying, there's a will to a way. Motivation and dedication is everything. Yes. Watching this between the fight, by the way, just a heads up. Definitely times change. Have to create my own program. Bro.
Is that fight tonight?
I'm assuming so. Wait.
The Mayweather Logan?
Which fight is tonight?
I think it's the Mayweather Logan, to be honest with you.
What else do we got here? Prove them wrong with your word. Yes, sir. Sound just came back. We didn't hear any of that. Oh, that makes me sad.
That's Andy's fault.
Yeah. Oh, my phone went out for a little bit. My team booked back at Billy Joe's on June 26th and July 31st.
Ooh, we're gonna have to go to that.
Ooh, come network. I'm in there.
I'm in it.
El Jefe Marv, I'm there.
I've seen El Jefe Marv at bars before. Okay, this is what he does. He stands in the corner and goes, "What up?" And then people just flock to him.
That's dope.
And then he's just surrounded by people, and he's like, "Hey,
That's dope.
And he's a funny guy.
That's how you do.
Funny guy.
Oh, tonight's Mayweather and Logan.
Oh shit, Logan's gonna get his ass knocked.
Logan's gonna get knocked the fuck.
It's gonna be like 1-2 bomb.
It's gonna be awesome. I can't wait to see that on his YouTube page. How about that?
Well, it's gonna be a 3-second fight most likely, so it's gonna be a clip really quick. It'll be a TikTok.
So
clip.
like an Instagram reel?
Yeah.
Oh no, Instagram reel's too long. It'd be like
a TikTok. Isn't it like 10 seconds? I don't really use TikTok.
I mean, you can go.
So for those who are on this right now, the TikTok videos are all him.
Facts. Well,
no,
I mean
facts.
not all maybe.
The TikTok ones?
All right, fair.
Yeah, it's fair.
I mean,
I'll give you the props.
Facts.
Yeah.
I love it. It's fun. And anybody who just wants to like get a business out there, like get their stuff out there, like TikTok is the most organic platform that we're gonna get to right now.
Right now, yeah. I mean, that's how Facebook used to be. That's how Instagram used to be.
Yep.
It's like you have to get in like somewhat early, and then it's just like natural.
Yep.
But then they start charging, and then they start like removing people like the content that they don't like.
Because of the algorithm.
Yeah, the algorithm. Yeah. That's why we say like, share, rate, review, follow, and subscribe to us on all of our social media platforms, including YouTube.
And if you're on Instagram right now, you see our pretty faces along with YouTube.
Our live
pretty faces.
Hello.
Leverage is everything.
Leverage is everything.
It is.
Leverage is key.
Leverage is key.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's for sure.
I dig it.
Sucker. All right, so let's talk about this real quick.
Let's do it.
I went to the Yankee game on Friday.
Okay.
That shit was the weirdest thing that I feel like I've done recently.
Why is that?
Because, okay, let's talk about it. They originally said that you need to be vaccinated or have a COVID negative test 48 hours before.
Okay. That's like for everything.
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Walk up to the gate.
Okay.
Oh, no, let's talk about the bar. The bar, no masks. They don't ask for anything. You just walk in, no mask.
That's interesting.
I was like, wait, what?
You feel like you're breaking the law.
Yeah.
After all this time.
But I'm vaccinated, so it didn't really like, I was like, I feel like I'm doing something wrong, but everyone else is doing it, but I'm vaccinated, so I'm okay.
I'm still doing it.
That's how I felt.
Yeah.
So whatever. And then we went to the stadium, we go to the door, and I was like, here's my vaccine card. And they're like, no, we're not checking anymore. They're not checking anything anymore. No COVID test, no vaccine. They went, beep. Okay, you're good with the temperature gun. That was it.
I wonder if that's because they lifted the mask mandate, and that's why.
But the mask mandate was a mask. Or a vaccine.
Yeah. I don't know.
It was weird.
I don't know. I know certain places like they're not allowed to ask like at all. So,
but like nobody was wearing masks. Obviously, it's outdoor, so it's whatever. Then they had vaccinated areas, so it'd be like,
oh boy,
this section vaccinated. But there was no sign for not vaccinated. It was just vaccinated and everybody else. So, but it was nice. So let me tell you. So we bought our tickets before they were available through Yankees.
Okay.
So we got them through the StubHub. So it must have been like a season ticket holder or something.
Okay.
So we ended up sitting in a non-vaccinated area.
Okay.
Okay. But here's the thing. The vaccinated areas were full. Like full. Top to bottom, everyone sitting next to each other, like old style, right? The non-vaccinated area, which is where we were sitting, but me and my friend were vaccinated. The seats are all spaced out. The rows, it's like every other row, and each people are like spread out between seats. And I was like, man, we should probably go to the vaccines like area. And he's like, why would we do that? We have so much space around. It's like no one's gonna like get up and be like, I gotta go to the bathroom. Like no, we were spread out. Like
I mean, it makes more sense.
Yeah, I was like, okay, yeah, you're right. And we just like sat at the end of the aisle. Like nobody bothered us. We had room back. We had room for like, oh man,
that's fantastic.
I was like, this is nice. Like I'll go to a game like this again. And then like the bathroom in the bar was right up the ramp. Right up the stairs?
Man.
Oh, it was so nice.
You guys, if you listen to our Yankee episode, you already know my gripe with Yankees and bathrooms, but that's
dude, there was no so the bathrooms, because there's nobody, there was like limited capacity.
Yeah.
The bathrooms were empty at all times. So like I went again, I broke the seal and I was up like all the time. Nobody in there. I was like, this is fucking awesome. Nobody's around me in my seats. No one's in the bathroom. The beer line, the longest I waited was 3 minutes.
That's not bad at all.
Dude.
That's not bad at all. I mean, the prices were probably insane still.
Oh yeah. We it got to the point that we drank so much that I was like, I can't drink beer anymore because I felt so bloated. I started drinking like White Claws at Yankee Stadium and they were like $16.
For one?
No, like they were like bigger than these.
So at least they were tall boys.
Yeah, they were tall boys. But still, I was like, damn.
Listen, I went to Yankee Stadium once and I paid $60 for sausage and peppers and 2 beers and I was pissed off.
That makes sense.
Only because I didn't want to get up again.
They were $12, $12 to $14 a beer. It's almost $30 right there. Plus the food.
And that's after I was stuck on a train for 10 stops that had to pee, that had no working bathroom on the train, got out of the train, the stalls outside of the parking garage were locked. Yeah. Why do you lock stalls when you know there's a crowd coming to the Yankee game? That just doesn't make sense to me.
Okay.
Then I had to walk up the spiral deal.
I have a story.
And not piss myself.
So while we were on the train, okay, we were sitting in a car that there was a bathroom. There was this couple that were wearing like backpack gear. Yeah. Like it looked like they were going like hiking up a mountain. Like they were on a train.
Okay.
Okay. So they went into the bathroom together. Okay. Yeah. So they went in the bathroom together once and we're like,
oh,
yeah, I mean, probably, most likely. So then we're like, okay, that was
all aboard.
Yeah, but then we're like, okay, I get it. Okay, cool. Like, all right. So then, whatever. They come out. They both look flustered. So we're like, okay, we get it. Like they did what they had to do.
Pimping ain't easy.
Yeah. So then they go in the bathroom again. This time they look less flustered with like body flustered. They look more like here, like their face, both of them. Then they go in the bathroom again.
Oh, they were getting a low daddy.
Or they were doing some drugs or something.
They were probably doing both.
Yeah, probably.
Because he probably ran out of stamina. So,
and they were doing
say a little one time.
But then there was one guy who was standing outside waiting for them, and he was like trying to open the door.
Yeah, he was the third party that was like, "Let me in, let me in."
And it was pretty funny because we're like, well, we were far enough away, but I'm like, hey, you're gonna be waiting a while, I guess. But again, I also thought that maybe they were trying to avoid the ticket guy.
Oh, that's a good possibility.
Because it was always like it was as soon as they went in the bathroom, the ticket guy came in. All 3 times.
I still wouldn't believe it was the Lord Daddy, but it could have been the ticket guy.
But it could have been the ticket guy, and then they were like, wow, we're in here.
Might as well.
Yeah. So, yeah. It was weird.
Their cum rocket stops for sure.
Oh my God, let's not even go into the cum rockets. Andy loves cum rockets, guys. I don't know if you knew this.
I mean, it's to the moon. It's to the moon.
Well, your cum rockets could be to the moon, I guess. I just can't.
Let's see. What do we got?
All right. What does the IG say?
GG said, "You are brave, sir."
Who was brave? For
flight
what?
Seats are spaced out too. Oh, word.
Oh, okay.
Cool as Ninja Turtle arcade. Oh, they love the arcade.
I know, it's pretty cool.
I still got to beat all of it.
Yeah, I gotta hack it so I can play more games.
I got like halfway, and then the pay-per-view came on.
Oh yeah, because last time.
And then Nick, I don't know if you're watching Nick, but Nick left me in the middle of a game, so I got my ass whooped.
Oh, I remember that.
Thanks, bro.
I guess you're gonna have to give him a hard time in 2 weeks.
Oh, I'm going to.
Or 3 weeks.
3.
And about him not putting YouTube videos up.
Yeah. Okay. We're talking about it now.
Yeah, we're
you
talking about it. Yep.
All right. So
we're gonna shit on Nick a little bit.
Nicky boy. Oh, Nicky boy.
Nicky boy.
I love your videos. They're inspirational. They're motivational. I'm learning more about you.
You're a very motivational guy.
Facts. I want to know what's going on.
Just put a video.
I want to know your progress.
Do an IG live.
Yeah. We might have to get him to do that.
Yeah. Tell us what's going on.
Does his phone do IG live?
He has like a 1984 phone.
I feel like he flips the shit. The top folds backwards.
He's like, what does this do? He's like, as he's zooming in,
I still got the razor. So for my 84th birthday,
wait. He was 56 4 years ago. So he's like 65 now.
89.
Close enough.
I believe it.
Close.
I believe it.
Close enough.
But Nicky boy, we need some content.
Yeah, we need some content.
It's been like 3 weeks.
We want to share the content with the pod.
Because best believe when you come on the pod,
you better sharing content.
We asked it. We getting all your content.
We're gonna give you shit now and then.
Fact. Listen, I'll even
crack
chop it up for
beer.
you. You know,
let's crack another beer.
Let's do it.
Let's
kill this.
Let's do it for the IG. Who else is drinking on the IG?
Anybody else got a drink? Anybody?
No. Who? Hello?
Nope. Oh
shit.
You know, we can't normally do this.
Not cheers in person. That's
River Terror. Right here. Yeah. I see you, boy. Hold on.
Right hook, left hook?
Right hook, left hook.
Logan's knocked out. Oh, no, wait. No, we're not there yet.
I would have been.
Cheers.
Boom.
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 To the YouTube. To the IG.
Oh, yeah.
Drink it.
I love it.
I would say we could drink something different, but, I drank it all.
I didn't bring anything.
You brought that.
I brought beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I have liquor.
That's fair. I'll never make it out alive.
Yeah, no.
No.
It's been a long time.
Not I, sad. It's all good, Burn. It's all good.
It's all good.
Are you eating them greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes, some lambs, hams, hogs, muffins, greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, you there?
I remember those days.
Oh, those were fun times.
Congrats, Bernie.
Oh?
On numero
dos?
Numero dos?
No, congrats, bro.
That's exciting, bro.
That's
awesome. I can't wait to meet both.
Facts. Yes.
I can't wait.
I'm down. Ooh, yep. They're all getting together. I love it.
Who's getting?
Oh, Dan sent us a post.
Oh, damn.
I can't see it.
I can see it. I got my phone here.
I can't see it.
Let's see. I don't believe Dan.
End of August. Oh, wait.
What?
So wait, do you have number 2 now, or is number 2 coming the end of August?
No.
Dan just joined. Whoa, daddy. Oh, yes, sir.
So that's Dan from the X-Men pod. That the podcast version was shit, but the YouTube version was great.
Facts. My audio sucked.
All of our audio sucked. We sounded like we were overlapping each other, even though we were having a normal fucking conversation. It was like we were reading each other's minds. Yeah, it was interesting.
Oh, Burns got it on the way, end of August.
Oh,
that's dope.
That's awesome.
Congratulations, brother. Let them boys explain. Oh, daddy, you already know.
Shit.
You already know.
Let them boys explain. That's what it is, Dan. That's what it is. That's what it is.
We need to
have Burn on. Burn, baby, Burn.
Facts.
And we need to have Dan back on with good audio.
Dan needs a redo.
And we could do it in person now.
Ooh.
Oh, whoa,
I'm excited.
Daddy.
I'm excited.
That sounds cool.
I'm very happy for that because, the conversation was awesome.
Yeah.
It was one of our highest for a while.
Yeah, I agree.
Just the audio sucked.
Oh, the audio. What can you do?
Test.
So, yeah, let me tell you. So, have you been out in a big crowd since COVID?
No.
It was the weirdest fucking thing.
I believe that.
It was like, I don't want to get too close to anybody, but then I was like, wait, this is supposed to be normal. And I almost forgot how to live normal.
I walked into the store by accident. I forgot my mask. And then I looked around and I was like, oh.
But you're vaccinated, so you're good.
But I felt like I was breaking a law.
I know.
I was like looking around. I'm like, I don't know if I want to do this.
And for those who don't know, we actually are now robots. And we have been microchipped. And my whole body is magnetic now.
To society.
It's very interesting. I go walk against a car and I'm like, oh, and I get like stuck to cars and shit.
I like to look at the positive, so I'm just gonna turn into Magneto. So
you know what I should try? Because I'm magnetic, I can find a metal building and climb it like Spider-Man.
That might be dope.
Ooh.
That might be dope.
That's a good idea.
Let's try it. I need more to drink though if we're gonna try that.
Just in case it doesn't work.
This didn't work, so my excuse was I had too much to drink, and that's why I didn't stick to it.
Yeah.
What did he say? Does it concrete iron in the body? I mean, you know, iron, concrete. I don't know.
Yeah, it's basically
pretty much the same.
Yeah, give or take.
So you're saying we won't stick to the wall?
No, get a metal building, not a concrete though.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I'm sure there's some.
Somewhere.
Yeah. So yeah, it was just very weird and awkward, and I felt very uncomfortable about going and talking to people and like being social in a big thing like that.
You know, it's
like
weird.
I was talking to people in line getting beers, and I was like, "You're a stranger, and you're not wearing a mask. Is this stranger danger? Is this what stranger danger feels like?"
I miss this.
I did miss it. I was like, this is like just bullshitting with strangers about Yankees, drinking beers, being normal.
The world is finally starting to come back around.
It's so weird.
Which is awesome. Yeah, it does feel weird.
And then I got so drunk that I left my mask in the stadium, or I lost my mask, whichever what you want to say. So when I got back on the train, which is required to wear a mask, I was going on the train like this. I was like, "Is this okay?" And the ticket lady's like, "You can have a mask," and she gave me one. I was like, "Oh, thanks." And she was just, but again, that was like 12 o'clock, like midnight, after midnight on this train, and she was probably like, "You're a fucking idiot."
She's like, "What are you doing? You've had too much to drink."
Oh yeah,
this. Leave me alone.
It was the most I've drank in probably 2 years. And I had the hiccup all day yesterday. All day. I'm thinking, what's going on? And I'm like, and Banks started making, my own son started making fun of me. He started laughing at me. He was like this, "Daddy." And he was like mocking me, doing the noise. Like, and I'm like, "Bro, like, what are you doing? Go play with your, like,
he's
toys."
Like, "I don't want to." He's like, "Nah, this is gonna happen."
Yeah,
you're catching this.
Humiliating. But he got a haircut, and I got a haircut yesterday.
I got a haircut yesterday too. He was like, "Hey, you want me to, shape up the mustache because it was past my lip?" And I'm like, "Sure." Man, homie took the comb to my lip and then cut the upper hair. Like my mustache was a lot more fuller and bushy, and I cried.
It was nice and bushy.
I'm not gonna lie, hi, daddy. I cried. I cried a little bit because I had the mustache, but
he's growing it out.
Speaking of which,
oh no.
Speaking of which,
growing it out.
No, I was just gonna talk about how I thought I was dying.
Oh yeah,
because
you should show that.
See, I wish I could.
Oh, you can't.
But we're on live, so maybe no,
I wouldn't put that out. No, if they saw it on live, then that's okay.
If you close to me and you hit me up, maybe I'll send it to you. But
damn, he showed me. You ever see Hitch?
Yes.
So you know how when Will Smith eats the seafood?
Yep.
And his face blows the fuck up? That was this dude.
I look like Martin after the boxing match. I look like fucking Deadpool. Like straight up like without his mask. I look like Wade Wilson.
Oh yeah.
It was bad. Like I don't know what I was allergic to. I don't know what it was. But my face blew up. My hands had hives. Like it was bad.
Bro, I don't know what the fuck happened.
I went to sleep on Tuesday and was like, well, hope I wake up tomorrow. Like, that's how bad it got. But
he'd be dying.
I was dying.
He'd be dying.
I was dying. I don't even know what just made me want to tell that story, but
they can't see it, so
that's fair.
Yeah,
that's fair. And it's better. Well, it's almost better.
No, I think it's better.
Almost back to normal.
Almost back to normal.
What do we got over here? Thank you, brother. Yeah, it sucked.
Yeah, he showed me the photos. They were pretty rough.
It was bad, like very bad.
Like I'm telling you, Will Smith and Hitch. Like Will Smith and Hitch. Imagine that. Like that's what he fucking looked like.
Think like Will Smith and Hitch and Deadpool had a baby.
No. Yeah, maybe.
In that exact
maybe. Yeah, you did show me the photos.
Yeah.
Pretty rough.
Because it went from just spots to full blown
explosion.
Boom. My face was 3 times the size.
It was swollen.
It looked like I got into a fight. You better find out. I tried. I have no idea what it was.
He's trying to say it was a vaccine, but I don't think it was.
I mean, I thought I was dying.
You're already cleared. It's already been 2 weeks.
I still thought I was dying.
Yeah, I mean, I thought I was dying this first shot anyway.
They're like, you get it, you get allergic to it, you're gonna die.
No one's died from the vaccine.
People died.
Not from the vaccine.
Well, they had allergic reaction. One person had allergic reaction and died.
No, they died after they got the vaccine, but not from the vaccine.
From the allergic reaction?
No, I haven't seen that. Yeah. Send me an article.
I'll find it.
Okay.
I'll find it.
There are people that are going, people died from the vaccine, even though they died in a car accident, but they were vaccinated.
That sounds about right.
But they didn't die from the vaccine.
But they got vaccinated.
Oh, I didn't tell you, bro. So when I went to the bar, right, I went to show my ID, and I'm assuming this bouncer doesn't like the vaccine. And I showed him the ID, and my vaccine card was next to it. And he goes, "Joe, we don't ID dead people." And I was like, "Okay, well, I'm gonna go in and drink then." Oh. And then my friend was like, "Did he really just say that?"
I don't know why this just reminded me of this. It's totally random. So I went to the bar for my friend's birthday. They're celebrating her birthday yesterday. So I went, and this other guy I just met, he was like, I guess he got water on his shirt, so he was like half taking it off. And then this other girl, this other girl and her boyfriend walks by, and she goes, "Damn, I didn't know they hired strippers for the birthday party. Fuck, why'd they get them from Wish?" Oh, I cried. Got him. I was like, damn. I was like, yo. Look, tears are coming out of my eyes now. I was dying.
Yeah, that's fucked. That's funny though. That's like quick witted right there.
Hell, it was on the spot.
Yeah, that's like quick witted.
It's like, I didn't know they hired strippers. Damn, why'd they get them from Wish?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like anything else exciting that happened at the game. I mean, they lost, so that sucks.
That sucks.
Someone hit us up on IG asking me where our section was.
Word.
And we were right next to them.
Y'all should have met up for like a photo op.
But yo, it was like 10 hours afterwards.
Okay, that photo op wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, that wouldn't have happened.
That's fair. That's fair.
But we did get nervous though, because when we were first going down there, it was like downpour rain, thunder, lightning, and we're like, oh fuck. And then we're like, let's just stay down here. We'll get fucking drunk in the bar. And then if the game gets canceled, we'll go home.
Yeah.
The game, like all of a sudden, thunder, lightning, and then it just like sun. And the game, there's no problem.
It's because they knew you were there. They knew you were coming to the game.
Dude, I was getting really upset.
I would have been.
I was like, after all this time, the fucking game I go to gets fucking delayed.
I did all of this for 0 games.
And then I was like, I got fucking vaccinated to not even get checked the fuck I got vaccinated. That's like turning 21 and you go to like a bar or to go buy drinks and they're like, we don't need your ID.
We don't need.
It's like, why was I even 21 then?
Why didn't I go at 20?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just.
I was like, yo, this is stupid. It's like, that's really disappointing.
Let's see. Love y'all, but look up Rockefeller. What? You're I can't read that. Oh, what up, Mike? Thanks for joining us.
Oh, which Mike?
Ogden?
Oh, Aggie Poo.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
I told Ogden, our boy Ogden over here, he is really big into the arcade ones.
Yeah.
So I was like, yo, come on and talk about it. He has like made a whole arcade like in his basement.
Is that the same Mike that was on for the top 10 video games? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's kind of dope.
Yeah. I told him to come on and talk about it, but I think he's a little shy.
Oh. Well,
I think he's a little shy.
I mean, the invite's always there.
Come on, Mike.
I'm down to talk.
Are you shy?
What? Wait, what did I just do?
We're talking about you, motherfucker.
Y'all want us to like talk about anything or like cover anything on IG?
Well, I know that Mike, he really loves arcades, and I'm trying to be nice because I could say I want to kind of pick on him, but I don't want to pick on him.
Listen, don't let him take on you.
Yeah.
I love arcades too. Oh, Mike sent a request to be on your live.
Oh, well, I don't know if we could do that.
I mean, you want to try?
Knowing Mike, he's a wild card. We have to prep him to be on the podcast.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah,
that's fair.
We're in a group chat together, right?
Yeah.
And someone made him an admin, and then he was like heavy with power. He's like, I can block people. And then the guy who made him admin was like, no, that was a mistake. I'm taking it off.
See, I have about 5 arcade 1-ups. That's dope.
Yeah, dude, I want you to come on and talk about it.
Ed, we already know you're a wild card. You don't have to announce that.
Oh, is that Edwin?
Yeah.
Oh, he's a fucking wild card.
We already know that.
We already know that.
Bro, I've drank with you way too many nights to realize that. We know that.
Oh, yeah, we know that. Yeah, that's for sure.
Put them on. Bird said put them on.
Oh, no, Bird. We know.
Maybe for the next one.
We're gonna get booted off of YouTube. We're gonna get booted off of the podcast. They're gonna be like, no, this guy's too wild.
We got shut down in the first night. There's not many of them. It was an accident. I'll be on your podcast one. I didn't mean to do that. All right.
Okay. All right.
I'm down.
Yeah, we got you.
I've always wanted to see Barcade. In the city?
You haven't been there?
I've never been.
Oh, we need to go to that.
Francis always went, and he was like, "It's dope." And
there's 2 barcades in the city. There's one off Times Square. Yeah, I think there's one in Brooklyn. Yeah, it's fun. Actually, Ogden knows the guy I go to barcade with a lot.
Oh, really?
Well, he doesn't live in New York anymore. He lives in Germany.
Okay.
But when he lived in New York, I would go and hang out with him at barcade.
Fair. Yeah, we wrestled a show in it was either Brooklyn or Harlem, and Francis mentioned it once, but I think we went and got pizza, went home instead.
Me and Taylor went once, and we did the X-Men.
Okay.
But there is like the screen is skinny and long.
Okay.
And it has the 6 controllers.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. I'd go.
And then they have food, bars, blah, blah.
That's dope.
But apparently there's a place in Beacon you went to.
Oh, yes.
But
I don't remember the name of it, though.
I went there. It's cool, but it's not barcade cool.
I understand that.
Okay.
Without going to barcade, I understand that.
Because like barcade's like, it's almost like it's a clean bar, but when you walk in, it's dark.
Okay.
And like grungy.
Which is what an arcade should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they serve alcohol, food, and all that stuff. The arcade place in Beacon, it felt like vibrant and bright.
Yeah.
And it was more like, I felt like, oh, if I was a kid, I'd love this shit. It kind of felt like Fun Central.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But with like old school arcade games.
Yeah.
I mean, it was cool, and their beer was good, and their food was.
Was it like arcade?
Okay.
Was it like arcade food?
It's like wings and fries.
But like that's what you would think, like going to an arcade.
Yeah.
Or like a bowling alley food.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So barcade has like legit food.
So they had like chicken nuggets, but like the chicken nuggets.
Frozen chicken
nuggets. Yes.
Yeah.
But you could tell like it wasn't like either heating up enough or it wasn't cooked enough. It was still like it was good, but it was still a little wiggly.
Blah.
Yeah.
No.
So
I'm good.
What do we got?
Here?
You still wrestling? Yep, still wrestling.
Oh yeah.
So I'm hoping to make a return soon in this hopefully in the area.
Once you get your passport.
Well, once I get my passport.
But I do let's talk about this. So I think it's really exciting that AEW is going to be doing the, like we talked about a couple weeks ago.
Yes.
What?
He says he remembers the night we all went to Mahoney's.
Oh, how many nights was that? I don't know how many nights was that. But I'm actually really excited for you that AEW is going to be touring, and then for like their Dark and Elevation, that they're going to be pulling indie people in.
Facts.
So I think like I'm confident that when they do come to New York, New Jersey, they're going to be like, yo, get on. And then I'm going to be like, I need to make sure I'm at that show, and I'm going to take photos and be like, I'm your biggest fan. You ever see the sign of the girl who went to an NXT show that says like Finn face fuck me? I'll do a sign like that for you.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Make it really awkward for you. And so as soon as you see it, you're like, Rob, come on.
You can't embarrass me. You can't embarrass. Listen, I will run with it. I don't know how. I don't know where.
Yo,
you. I want you.
And then the promoter,
like, whoa, daddy.
The promoter's gonna be like, don't respond to those signs. Don't respond to those signs.
I mean, it might work out in my favor. Like, people are there to see me. Just saying.
That's true. You
the one true whoa, daddy of Vivian's
INC.
Just saying.
Yep.
Word. Yep.
Yeah, burn baby.
Yep. Oh, we got Rob, you know you would have like every single arcade one up if you could fit it in your house.
Maybe, yeah, probably. In my next house, I'm gonna do that. But I will tell you, Mike that did the video game episode,
yeah,
he actually has been building arcades for people. I actually went to his house today and helped him deliver an arcade to someone who he built.
That's dope. That's so dope.
So like the one he has, like the controls are more spaced out.
Okay.
And it's a bigger screen.
Okay.
But the one at his house has like 3,000, 4,000 games on one system. So he's been building them. Like the one he built was it's probably the same width as this.
Yeah.
But only had 2 controllers.
Okay.
But it had, I think, like 1,000 games.
That's dope.
And then like the marquee here, he made it customized for the person. Yeah. So I guess the guy is like a coach. So it was like Coach P. And it was like the NFL Blitz logo, but instead of NFL Blitz, it said Coach P. And then it still had like the NFL and like the little like logos that are on the game.
Yeah.
But instead of Blitz, it said Coach P.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
So it's like he does shit like that. So if I was gonna do a bunch of arcades, I'd probably just have him build me one.
Yo.
And then maybe I'd do like for this, I'd keep this one and maybe I'd get the X-Men one as like standalones and then use the built arcade as like everything.
Let's talk about this for a second.
Right,
That's a whole business in itself, bro.
Yeah, but he says they're like a pain in the ass to build. Like the one we delivered today, he said it took him a couple months to build just one.
Yeah.
But again, he works full time. He has a kid, like, so it's not like something he could just like work on. But I mean, if he made it a business and he can like just pump them out,
I'm sure he can make a business out of that.
But you gotta think like he's a dad, he works a full time, and then he has to do yard work and like housework, and they're like he just put in their whole like he's so fucking handy. Like he's awesome. Like he just built their whole kitchen like from scratch.
Oh, that's dope.
Like he took everything out and did it himself, and now they're doing like an addition on their house, and like I guess whatever needs to be done from like professionals is doing it. He's doing everything else.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, so like he's like fucking legit.
I dig that.
Yeah.
What do we got here? Hold on. What do we got? You can mod that arcade you have. Buttons on it, lights, marquee. Okay, that's kind of dope.
Yeah.
Purely for the art. How much does he deliver to Jersey?
I can ask him. I mean, the one he delivered today was literally 7 minutes from his house, so he just drove it over. But they're pretty heavy. I think like I helped him carry. It's probably like 50, 60 pounds.
That's not too. I mean, it's heavy, but
it's heavy. But like the two of us, it was not. It was like nothing but.
I'm telling you, that's an asset right there. You get yourself like 2 or 3 units like that. You put it in. You got somebody to play. Like
he actually wants to help me mod this one. Because he knows how to do like all the wiring and like the fucking Raspberry Pi shit.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have the tools to drill the new holes. So he's like, whenever you're ready, get someone to drill the holes. Because I would have to put, there's 2 buttons here for each. I would have to put either 4 or 6 total on each controller.
Okay.
So I'd have to measure out the holes and drill the holes into like the plastic in the base. And then he's like, I'll help you do the wiring. I'll show you how to do the wiring, and I'll show you how to put the Raspberry Pi and all that stuff.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah. So like that kind of stuff is fun. But again, it's like if you like the artwork and stuff, you don't want to do that because then it like
ruins the artwork.
Yeah. Well, it would ruin this.
Sure.
The base, not like all this or like the marquee or anything. It would just ruin this part. But if you look, it has like the names and stuff like that.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. So like I said, I would probably have this one and the X-Men one as standalones, and then have like a built one with X-Men and Turtles on it.
You need Simpsons.
And Simpsons. But I heard that the arcade one is doing X-Men and Simpsons in one, but Mike would know that. Ogden would know that.
Rob, I'm probably going to get some Simpsons and X-Men.
Yeah, that's a combo, right?
But then I guarantee you, worth so much money in 20 years. Oh, easy.
Oh, yeah. Some of these things definitely will be.
They got custom light up risers, too.
Oh, because then some of them are Wi-Fi.
Oh.
Like I know the NBA Jams one is Wi-Fi.
Okay.
And I think even the X-Men one might be Wi-Fi.
That's kind of dope.
So like you could do like online play.
You just brought it to a whole nother level.
Yeah. Like I think NBA Jams is the first one, and then I think X-Men might be the second one, but like this isn't online play. But they're also like $100 more.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're gonna be a lot.
Yeah.
And I see you with the Simpsons though. Simpsons was dope. Imagine playing online with other people and the Simpsons.
Yeah. That game was like such a classic.
NBA Jam, I picked that up.
He got that one. He showed me that one. I actually had to call Mike Ogden over here to help me set this up because I was having trouble with something like the plastic on the screen. I was having trouble with.
Yeah.
And he was explaining to me that the instruction tells you to take it off once it's built, but it was so hard to take it off when it was built. He was like, "No, you got to take it off before that." And I was like, see, I was just following stupid fucking instructions.
Why would the instructions let you, do things right?
Yeah, I know, because they're fucking idiots and they're stupid. But yeah.
instructions.
What else do you want to hit up?
I don't know.
Because we've been going for a little bit.
We're kind of just flying.
Yeah, we're flying by the cusps.
Right? NBA Jam's awesome, Rob, especially online.
Oh, I bet.
So, hey, thank you, Ed. I appreciate you rocking with us.
Yeah, Ed, don't forget to like, share, rate, review, follow, and subscribe.
All the above. Even though I'm watching the fight. I don't blame you. I'd be watching the fight now, too.
Yeah. But I got this big screen in front of us, but we don't have the fighter.
Facts.
I'm not paying for that shit.
Nobody's paying for
I don't pay for nothing.
You're going to watch it on Instagram in like 5 minutes.
Yeah. Once it's done. She'll be like, boom, done.
He's going to knock him out.
Yeah, he is. No.
Although Floyd's a money guy, though. Floyd will make it last.
Yeah, that's true. He might just make it last to tease him.
Floyd will toy with him.
Yeah.
But then eventually, he's getting his ass knocked out.
Yeah, crack him in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if Floyd loses, I'm going to be pissed. Pissed.
Don't think so, but.
Oh.
It'd be a lucky shot.
Speaking of which,
all right,
I don't know if I talked about this on the podcast or we talked about it off, but Nikki and Moose, they break down Floyd Mayweather in one of theirs too.
Oh, shit.
About how, like, from a business standpoint, how he was running things, how he was investing his money, how the reason on why he built his brand, why he had to create a persona in boxing to switch it around. And then when he did his documentary, he said, I don't want anything with boxing training. I want them to see how I live. He's like, you go on ESPN and see the highlights. You see my boxing training. They saw that already, but they don't know how I live.
They don't know me as a personal person. Yeah.
And like his press tours, he did tours instead of one press. But he had like music. He had giveaways. He had,
so he's selling the experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he created a whole new thing for boxing. So, like, again, my asset, my mind, it's like there's so many different ways to promote yourself and brand yourself. T-shirts, hats, getting yourself out there, putting yourself out there differently. That, like, it's crazy. It's crazy what you can make of yourself.
Yeah, it's fucking wild.
Facts. What do we got?
What do we say? What are we saying?
Mayweather goes down. He took a dive.
Oh, Mayweather went down?
Let's talk about that character. Rob, you following Yanks versus Red Sox game?
I have not tuned in only because since I went Friday and got disappointed in their loss, and they lost last night when they had the lead, I'm scared to check the score. But I'm going to do it now.
They're probably losing. Shh. I'm just saying.
I don't want them to get swept.
I'm just
saying. All right, let's see. You keep it going.
Oh, what up? Thank you for joining us. Thank you for rocking with us.
Shit, I must be doing good. They're tied in the 10th. Oh,
wait, what's the score?
Shit, it's 4-4. Ooh. 4-4 in the 10th. Ooh, this is a good game, huh? This is a good game.
Wow. Yeah, I hope Floyd knocks him out too. Just saying.
And Torres and Judge both had RBIs, and Torres had a stolen base. What? But it's the top of it's the 10th. So unfortunately, they have to win, or they're gonna get swept. Burn, baby, burn. We gotta go to a Yankee game soon, and I won't go to a Yankee game with you anymore.
Who?
Ed. I just remember the last game. We're just like, where did Ed go? And then Joey's like, he's halfway home. Yeah. And we're like, what happened?
Yeah, hold up. Let's talk about that for a second. So again, I said earlier, Ed don't got to tell us that he's a wild card. We already know. I've drank with this man so many different times. He can keep up with me.
Oh, he could definitely keep up.
He can keep. You were twisted. You're 1,000% right.
He was twisted. He's honest though. That's
so good. Like everyone knows, like I drink like a fish. Like it happens. But so all of a sudden we're all sitting down chilling, and we're like, "Yo, Ed said he was going to the bathroom. It's been like 35 minutes. Did this boy get lost coming back to his seat?
The bathroom is right behind our section."
Yeah. We texted him. Ed was like, "Nah, I'm on the train." I'm like, "How the fuck you get to the train?
How did you even make it to the train?"
He was like, "Nah, I'll see you tomorrow." The fuck? Like,
we have plans tomorrow.
The game wasn't even over yet. That's the funny. Like, we weren't even.
It was early.
Yeah, it was like
early.
third or fourth
inning,
maybe.
Yeah.
What he said, and couldn't get back in after I went out, so I went home.
Why would you go out
to smoke? I don't know.
To smoke? Oh my god!
You know they have like smoking sections that you can go to, right?
Yeah.
Like
you pay for a ticket and you leave.
I mean, he got the pregame experience.
Yeah, we definitely drank really hard at the pregame. That's for sure.
Yo, shit face.
Yeah, that was a rough night.
That was fun.
Shout out to Taylor.
Facts.
For being 8 months pregnant and worrying about my ass and taking care of my ass.
Facts. You know, now thinking back on it, I don't remember the ride home.
I don't even remember the ride home on Friday. Besides getting on the train and putting a mask on.
I understand that.
Yeah. I just remember it was funny because me and him were falling asleep because, again, it was late. We both have kids and we both worked that day. And we're like, I'm falling asleep and he's kicking me in the shins. And then he's falling asleep. I'm kicking him in the shins. And we're just kicking each other in the shins. He's like, yo, wake up. It's like, stop it. Wake up. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What is it? I was probably pissed they wouldn't let me back in. Bruh.
I've been pissed too, but you don't walk out of the stadium.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Remember when we said we were only going to go live for 5 minutes and have people come in and listen to the podcast?
And now we got the whole podcast.
The whole podcast. How long have we been going?
I don't know. I don't even know if it says there. And we don't have a timer over here. I don't even know.
But maybe we should call it. It's almost 11 o'clock.
We should. Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's almost 11.
Yeah, we should probably call it.
Yeah, we should call it. All right. Thank everyone for tuning into our IG Live. First, shout out.
Definitely won't be the last. We got to do this some more.
Yeah, it's fun. Shout out to the IG Live group. Shout out to the YouTube viewers. Shout out to the podcast listeners. Again, as always, remember to like, share, rate, review, follow, and subscribe to all of them. YouTube, Insta, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook. And then all of them combined make you have the infinity gauntlet.
Oh, daddy.
Now we have good ratings.
Boom!
Yeah. So, Andy, why don't you plug the next couple episodes? Tell them what's coming up.
So, next week,
Army of Darkness.
We got the Army of Darkness review.
I'm
kind of excited. I thought it was a good. I thought it was a good movie. So I'm excited to talk about that.
I enjoyed it a lot.
I
have a lot of theories.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a lot of theories. You'll hear them.
The ending pissed me off, so we'll definitely talk about that.
Yep.
But for good reasons. And then after that, we got your boy
Matt Bus
coming on to talk Father's Day.
Father's Day.
Ooh.
Being a father.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. Oh shit! I live ended. All right, so I guess you can only go for a certain amount of time.
Well, there we go.
Boom.
Well, there you go.
We made it.
We made it
to share the IGTV. Yeah.
IGTV.
So, especially for all of you guys, what we're going to do is we are going to share the podcast live, if I can get it without this falling over.
Yeah, just wait.
There we go. Boom.
Yeah.
We're going to share the live to our IGTV so you can rewatch it all on Instagram. So now, not only can you watch it on all podcast platforms.
YouTube.
Watch on YouTube.
Listen to it on Apple, Spotify, and all other podcast apps. And you can watch on the IG Live.
Ooh, let's talk about it.
And then what's coming out after Matt Buzz?
Oh, we got Nicky Boy.
Yeah, we should have Nicky
talking about all things with his journey in life and what he is going through. I'm not even going to mention what it is because I want him to do it.
But he's an inspirational motherfucker.
Facts.
When he actually talks about it.
He motivates me, actually. I'm not going to lie. He motivates me because he works hard. He's a hard worker.
Ed just said that Logan Paul got a Pikachu card around his neck. It's probably his NFT card because he actually released an NFT. Anyways.
I know words.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are out. Thank you for tuning into IG Live. Thank you for tuning into YouTube. Thank you for listening to us via podcast apps. I am Rob Cedeno.
I'm Andy Vivians.
And we are done. Bye.